have been faithful. Yes, yes. And all my life you have been so good. Hey there, everyone. I am on my way back to work, okay? It's felt, I swear, these little 4 days off felt like it was 20 days off, okay? So, ooh, warm up in here. Glory to God Church. Make sure if you're in Michigan. So anyway, on my way to work, had a great weekend. I really had a great weekend. I have to honestly say I had one of the best weekends ever. So my husband went out there, looked out for my parents. Look, I got this little Rubik's Cube. Look at the Rubik's Cube I got. So I have a cute little Rubik's Cube. And where is it? Right here. Look at that there. And this here. Okay. So I'm scared. I'm scared to Rubik's Cube because I might not be able to get it back. So, I'm scared to Rubik's Cube it. I told my husband, I said, well, Rubik's Cube, you get it back from me. He said, I ain't good with Rubik's Cubes. I said, honey, you good with everything else. But yeah, so I got that. I got one for us and one for my parents, of course, and everything. So I feel good today. I really do. I am so blessed. I am really, really blessed. I sit here and I realize with all of the things that I go through, all of the things that I go through, it's like God be like, I got you. I got you. I got you. And that's what people fail to realize is when you know that he got you, don't nothing else matter. It really don't. I am so sick of worrying. I am so sick of worrying. I'm so sick of worrying. I was worrying about my parents and everything, and then I turn around and they're doing so much better. Thank you, Jesus. My brother is there assisting them in every way that he possibly can assist them. Thank God. My husband is assisting, honey. I told you he stayed over there a couple of nights helping them, take care of them and everything, honey. Trust me. I was telling my brother, I said, honey, think about it. William, my husband, is doing what neither one of us want to do. Seriously, we want to help. Yes, we help. Most definitely, we'll go above and beyond to help. But I'm saying, but William my husband genuinely wants to be there to help them when he can. This is something he genuinely wants, okay? It's not because I'm telling him to or anything like that. I'm sure 100% is sure it is because, he loved my parents because he loves me and everything. But I'm saying, but at the end of the day, he goes over there, he spends the night, he takes care of them, he does, you know what I'm saying? We could check, honey, please, I'm going to go over there every week and help make their bed and clean their house and all of that. And the way that I clean houses, honey, I might not have to go but every 2 weeks or 3. The way that I clean house, okay? But anyway, at the end of the day, my husband, he wants to. He was telling me, he said, I want to go over there like 3-4 times a week, to check on them and everything. I'm like, their phone number is 313. I'm just teasing. But no, but he loves them. And they love him. Thank you, Jesus. They love him. They love my husband, honey. And I am so happy for that. So happy for the relationship that they have. And I would never interfere with it. And I think that's another reason why me and my mama is really getting along. We are getting along. Y'all didn't heard my previous, chats about the relationship that I had with my mama. Ain't never been great, but it ain't never been that awful either. But I'm saying, but it's never been as great as it is now. It is truly truly great. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. And I go over there, I laugh, I have fun. My brother was over there, and they was talking about me. And it was so fun. It was so funny. They was talking about him, talking about me. And I told my brother, I said, you see, I said, you see how they're grown? They're grown because they was saying only good things about me. And then at the end, when we got to talking, and I said, look, I said they still gonna be them though. And I said because they were talking so good at the end. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, like I said, I had a great time. They called me yesterday and they was like, thank you so much. I said, because I made them ribs and I sent them and I took them some ribs over there so they could have something to eat, you know, why? So they ain't got to get up and cook. And so Shadow crying. I swear to God, Shadow is she getting worse than Foxy. She is getting worse than Foxy. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? She heard me in here talking. And now she gonna lay down and she gonna be okay. But I'm saying, but she like, wait a minute, who you in there talking to? You ain't talking to me, huh? I know, baby. Mommy's here. She got you. She going to get her rabies shots today. Okay, get out my ear. She going to get her rabies shots today. Daddy taking her to get her rabies shots today. And then next week, Mommy has to go to the city hall and get all my dogs registered and get permits for every last one of my dogs and everything. So that's a good thing too. Get my babies done. But we ain't talking about her rabies shot because the rest of them got their rabies shots for 3 or 5 years or something like that. And so 3 years because it's 2028 is when they get them redone. And he said hers only a year, and then because of her age, and then next time we go, it'll be 3 years. But so anyway, Shadow. Okay, stop it, girl. I couldn't believe she was outside. Foxy usually be outside the door crying because I'm in here talking. Shadow at the door crying. I tell you, look at her. She is so good. She okay like that. She is okay. Here, let me put her. Where the remote? You want to watch yourself? You want to watch yourself? Let her watch herself so she won't be getting on my nerves. And I can finish talking what I want to talk about. Okay? You want to watch yourself? You want to watch yourself? Huh, girl? You can watch yourself. She will sit here and look at her. But wait till she see me, y'all. Y'all play it. Look at my dog. My dog. Here, let me go up here. Look, I'm up in and forgot this. Okay, y'all better start checking me out, honey. Okay, y'all better start checking Candace Jerry Hollowell in Michigan. Look, this here, y'all, is what makes Mommy not want to work. Okay, because I've been gone. Not even. My baby. What time is it? Oh, what this? Is this my? No, it's been a little over an hour. I've been gone. Ooh, God, my ear just started itching crazy. Okay, wait. You see yourself, Shadow? I'm guilty. You see your mommy? People are guilty. You see your mommy? Look at her. Because when I think of, for instance, my cousin Coco, I think of her. So my dog, Cuddy. That's my dog. She said, I love my mommy. Who loves their mommy? Look at her. She said, I love my mommy. Now watch how she see herself.
This is not just a dog. This is my best friend. Always by my side.
Look at her.
Always faithful.
Look at her.
can't imagine life without my dog.
Girl,
This is
get out
not
of my
just a
TV
dog.
before you knock my TV down. Honey, tell me she don't love herself. She worse than me because I sit here and I watch me all. I can sit here and watch me all day. I sure can. Where the last one? That was 2 days ago. Here's one. That's the last one. 2 days ago because I stayed in the bed, didn't put no wig or makeup on for 2 days. So you can look at that. I think it was me, you. Was it? Twice that comes up. Okay. She know how to handle it. Okay, I cannot put this thing on, and I can't ask William because his finger's so damn big. Shadow loves. I turned down. Get me frustrated. Okay, cause she'll have fun listening to me and watching me, honey. She sure will. That keeps her calm. She loves her mommy. So anyway, like I was saying, everything is working out the way it's supposed to. Everything is working out the way it's supposed to, and I am so glad that it is. Go get mommy. There's mommy. Go get mommy. She ain't saying she right here. So anyway, everything is working out the way it should, and I'm so glad. I am so glad. I you know what? And the thing about it is, I keep on telling myself, why is you worried? God got this. You know he gonna take care of it. You know he gonna do what he needs to do, when he needs to do it, and how he needs to. And I know that. But you know, for a minute there, and to tell y'all honest to God truth, okay? And I hate to even say it, but it's the truth. You know, for a minute there, I was like, I told my husband, I said, I didn't come back to Michigan to bury nobody. That is not what I came back to Michigan for. Because y'all know I ain't going to nobody's funeral. No way. I don't care who it is. But I'm saying, but still, I ain't come back to, you know, bury nobody. That's the last thing I've come to do. You know what I'm saying? I came here to spend some quality time with my parents. I'm serious. I came here to spend some quality time with my parents. My cousin and my auntie, they have benefited, you know, with quality time with me as well. My auntie came over this morning. She came over this morning, and when she came over this morning, we had the best morning ever, you know. And my cousin, he coming over soon. He taking William to go get the dog her rabies shot. You know what I'm saying? So these people are in my life, for real. These people are genuinely in my life. My parents, my auntie and her husband, and her boyfriend rather, and my cousin. And these people are genuinely in my life. But these people were in my life before I even moved back to Michigan. That's the point about it. They have been in my life. Okay, my cousin Dion, no matter if I was happy about something, if I was sad about something, if whatever, I talked to my husband, call him, and then I call mom and daddy. That's it. That's just how it was. You know what I'm saying? With him, and you know, and everything, every situation with him, he always called me, let me know how he was doing and everything. When I came to town, he was the first person to pick me up from the airport. If he ain't picked me up from the airport, my brothers, they picked me up one time, but I'm saying, but usually he picked me up from the airport. I hang out with him. He come over to the house. Whenever I came back to Michigan, he made his way to see me. Okay, and that right there is genuine. He made his way to see me. Siblings ain't even done that. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. And it's okay. I keep telling y'all, everything it's okay. I'm not holding no grudge, nobody. What am I holding a grudge for? Child, please, I ain't holding no grudge shit. Tell you the truth, I was in prison for how long? Oh, let's not go there. I was in prison for how long? How many times did they come see me? How many letters they wrote me? And let's not even begin about how much money. Okay, so at the end of the day, and seriously, at the end of the day, I ain't mad at nobody about nothing. Because guess what? Through my time on the streets, through my prison times, through my time leaving Michigan and going to Vegas and living my life, Vegas, California, Utah, and all that, through all that time, it's only been two people there for me through all of that. And it's the two people who put me on this earth. Those the only two people have been there through all of that. The only two people. It's the two people that put me on this earth. My mama and my daddy. That's the only people. Okay, when I was on the streets, if I ever needed something, I called them. They got up and they sure came and took care of it. When I was in prison, they made sure I had money on my books. They came to visit me every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. And when I left Vegas, honey, when I left Michigan and went to Vegas, they paid my phone bill for like 3 years. So those are the people that I would be shocked. You know, I would be shocked if they didn't show up for me. You know what I'm saying? Now, I would be shocked. But everybody else, I am not shocked. I'm not bothered. I am not shocked. I am not bothered. How many times I called somebody? My rent ain't never been due, and I needed somebody. Now, when I first moved to Vegas, I had a couple of sugar daddies. But I did. But anyway, honey, wouldn't call it none of them. And that's because God has given me that strength. He has given them that strength. Because just like I'm saying what I'm saying, I'm sure they probably say the same thing. They probably say the same thing. You know what I'm saying? They said the same thing. Because at the end, like I said, at the end of the day, I just want to be here, and I want to be around people who love me, ain't about no mess. You know what I'm saying? I don't want all that. I don't want no mess and no, I don't want all that. I just want to be happy. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, shoot, the relationship with my mother is a happy relationship. I actually enjoy. Like I said, I went over there and I enjoyed myself with them. I sure did. God bless me down. You know what I'm saying? So now I know what the situation is supposed to be and everything. And like I said, William and I step up as much as we possibly can. But William and I ain't looking for nothing. We ain't looking for nothing. That's for everybody else. Okay, that's for everybody else. You know, you trying to look. We ain't looking for nothing. We don't. We ain't looking for nothing. Everything that we do and everything that we have done, you know, we ain't looking for no idea. We ain't looking to. We ain't. So when I went over there, like I said, I prayed. Y'all seen I prayed before I went over there. I went over there and said, you know, whatever it is, I'm gonna keep it in my mind that everybody's here for the same reason, and that was for the betterment of them. And my brother has his way for the betterment of them. It's gonna benefit him too. But shit. He been here with them non-stop for how many years? Honey, please. How many years I've been gone? Woo-hoo! Baby, don't believe. And my sister been gone too. And he been the only one here. So guess what? I can't be mad. He been the only one here. Going over there, taking care of them, cutting their hair, you know, doing stuff they need to do. He went over there. Honey, it impressed me. It impressed me, honey. He went over there. He helped. My husband helped out. He helped pull up the carpet. He got to measuring the shower door because Daddy almost slipped because the door wasn't stronger. He got to measuring that and everything, honey. He impressed me with that. He truly did. He impressed me with that. And I am so grateful for him for that. Because I ain't going to do it. I'm not doing that. I clean your house. I cook your food. Okay, all the other stuff him and William can do. I can't even lift my daddy. I'm not even going to play. I take too many hormones. I, 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 I take too many hormones to lift anything, okay? For real. It's hard lifting this cup. Okay. But my house is coming together for Valentine's Day. I cannot wait for y'all to see my house for Valentine's Day. I cannot wait. Y'all are going to be so impressed. Yes, most definitely. So anyway, okay, I said I was only going to talk to y'all for about half an hour because the other half an hour I probably change wigs because I might, who knows, you know. Before I walk out the door, honey, I might change whole outfit. Okay, we ain't got no dress code. We don't. And then I'm working from 2 to 10. This is going to be a hard week. This is going to be a hard week because I ain't going to be able to see. Look at my baby. Look at her. She see herself. Shadow. Leap. Shadow, I'm going to beat your butt. You bump into my TV one more time. She worse than me. I told you she loves seeing herself just like I love seeing mine. Okay? You killing me. She loves seeing herself. You can't see yourself. Come on, here's your mommy right here. Here's your mommy. You see your mommy? Say, hey, mommy. You jump at that TV one more time, I'm gonna beat your butt. I know. You about to freeze, knock over my TV. Let me cut off my TV. You about to knock my TV over, and as soon as you knock it over, I'm gonna tear your butt up, honey. Okay, so anyway, Foxy now. What, Foxy? I heard you shaking, girl. Come on, Foxy. Come on. I heard you shaking. Shadow, go get Daddy. Call Shadow. Come on, Foxy. Shadow, go get Daddy. Come here, Foxy. Foxy, come here. Hurry up. Come on, girl. Come on, phone. Shadow, come. Foxy, get in here. Come on. Come on. Come on, before that other dog get her butt up in here. Because if she get her tail up in here, ooh, there you go, huh? I can't say goodbye without saying goodbye to my baby. Huh. Who's mommy's baby? And my mother couldn't stand Foxy. She couldn't stand Foxy. She said, that little spoiled ass dog. She couldn't stand Foxy, honey. And honey, we went over there this weekend because if I'm going anywhere for a couple of hours, honey, she's coming with me. Except for work because Daddy's here. But if I'm going anywhere for a couple of hours, anything, I put her service vest on. And she comes with me. So, and I told my mother, I said, you have to understand, Foxy is my support dog for real. And she told me, she said, I noticed when you have her, you're not as anxious and she said loud. She said anxious and it's loud, you know what I'm saying? And not as emotional when you have her. It's like, I said, because what you fail to realize when I have her, and I usually have her on my arm, she feels my body and she feels how, you know, I'm about to react. And if I'm about to react in a way that she know that's gonna make my heart, because these dogs was here when I had a heart attack, honey, and she know if it's in a way where it may affect her mommy's heart, honey, she will stop and start and get up in my face and start, you know, like, look at me. She'll be sitting on my lap, she'll just jump in my face like, look at me, you know, and she's telling me, look at me. Because you got to take care of me, okay? You about to die, honey, please. You don't know if Daddy next wife will like me or not. She probably won't because I'll be barking at that bitch all the time because she ain't you. I know what they were. So anyway, but at the end of the day, y'all, I am so grateful. I am so grateful that we are here to assist my parents in any way that we possibly can assist them. I am so grateful that my brother, because like I said, I see him in a totally different light now. He always been my little brother. But what did I say? I am genuinely going to accept people's change because they have to accept mine. If they don't, honey, they can get on. I'm saying, and I am genuinely walking in, expecting them to have changed, and I'm about to meet this new person. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. When I go and I see anyone, like I said in the summertime, we ain't gonna be just sitting up in the house. We ain't gonna be hanging out too much either. But I'm just saying. But when I see people, I'm going to go like I'm meeting them for the first time, because it is like I'm meeting them for the first time, because the people who I knew back when I knew who they was, oh my God, let's hope most of them did changed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to go in looking to meet these people for the first time. You know what I'm saying? I did the same thing with my brother. When I seen him, I met him for the first time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing him in different little stages, and I'm proud, you know what I'm saying, and everything. It's happy, you know what I'm saying, because I wouldn't that excited about seeing him. But I'm saying, but seriously. But now that I see him, I opened up, and not thinking of him as Daryl 20 years ago or Daryl 30 years ago. I'm looking at him as Daryl now. He's a husband, a father, a grandfather, okay? He's all these people. He has a productive job. You know what I'm saying? He gets up and he go to work every day. This is a totally different person. I know. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. He's an adult now. Hope he has wonderful life insurance. Hope he do. You know what I'm saying? For his, cause he got wife, kids, and grandkids. Okay, mine enough for William and his next wife. Cause he is sure enough good for me and my next husband. I'm just teasing. I keep talking. I talk with you. I said as much junk as I talk, honey. I know I'm dying first. I know I'm dying first. I just hope, and I know if I die before my parents, honey, they'll love on William, honey. So he wouldn't be alone and everything. But anyway, okay, I'm messing around. Foxy, how you feeling? Mommy about to go bye-bye. She about to go bye-bye. You okay with that? Ask my dogs, is it okay? Is it okay? Is it okay? Is it okay for mommy to go bye-bye? Is it okay? Look at my baby. Is she the cutest? You have to see how cute she is. Is she not the cutest thing? Say hi there. She look like a little fox. Don't you, baby? Mommy loves you so much. She loves you more than anything on this earth, honey. You, Daddy, and your sisters. She do. She love y'all more than anything on this earth. She will lie, die, and steal for them. I sure would. Lie, die, or steal. Okay. Come on, let's go spend some time with Daddy too before I go. Okay, y'all. I had a great time. I had a great chat with y'all. I really did. I really had a good time. Okay. I'm excited about going back to work, doing the second week training. I'm gonna do the whole week. Didn't do the whole week last week because was worried about my daddy, so I took off the last day. But this week, I'm doing the whole week, and next week doing the whole not overnight. Okay, I'm boosting myself up for that. But anyway, y'all, had a great day. Y'all have a great day, okay? I probably talk to y'all tomorrow, because guess what? Tomorrow this time I'll be heading out too. Okay, bye-bye.